Today, the city confirmed Chief Ray Schultz is planning to retire.
The city is not saying much else, but others are speaking out. News 13's Amanda Goodman is live in the Newsplex with reaction from the rank and file. Amanda?
Dean, Jess, it's no secret some of the chief's most vocal critics have been the officers he leads. Tonight, union leaders shared their reaction to the news the chief will step down.
Speculation has been swirling for months. Would he or wouldn't he step down?
I could very easily turn and run away. I've got 30 years. I've got my time in. No, this to me is a challenge to bring the department to the highest level possible and to restore that community trust that I want to have back.
That's what Chief Ray Schultz told News 13 in November when the Department of Justice announced a civil rights investigation into the department's use of force. But just 4 months later, Schultz is changing his tune. The city released this letter from the chief. In it, he admits it's time to move on, saying in part he wants to spend more time with his family, but he hasn't said when that day will be. APD Union President Greg Weber says he was surprised.
He is probably one of the most innovative and forward-thinking police chiefs in the country, and I know for a fact that he's a very hardworking individual.
That being said, Weber concedes it's a tumultuous time for the department, from questionable shootings, 25 since 2010, 18 fatal, to dirty cops and police brutality costing the city millions in lawsuits. It's been a rough couple of years for APD.
Having been the head of the department for the last 8 years, this DOJ investigation, I mean, some of it's going to be a direct reflection upon the department that he helped shape.
The calls for the chief's resignation have been sounding for a while, from surviving family members of those killed by APD to city councilors. A union survey released late last year showed a good portion of the rank and file also expressed a desire for a new leader, but for different reasons.
And they felt like he was instituting policies in direct response to the criticisms rather than simply saying, hey, my officers are doing a good job.
Some of the biggest changes came in the summer of 2011 after the city requested a national law enforcement think tank take a closer look at its policies. The group issued a report listing 40 ways APD could change how it handles violent situations, from having a sergeant on scene to better training for officers and higher recruiting standards. Schultz put a lot of those recommendations into place. The following year, another big change, requiring all officers record everything on their lapel cameras.
I think it'll change everybody's behavior, knowing that this event now is being recorded, so it'll be able to be looked at independently of the parties involved.
But the hits kept coming for Schultz's department, with cops getting in trouble as recently as this year. And after 8 years as the city's top cop, Schultz says a good leader knows when it's time to step aside, and his time has come.
Chief Schultz says he will continue to help the DOJ as it investigates, and that he will also work with the mayor's office to help find his replacement. Dean, back to you.
Amanda, thank you. Former Mayor Marty Chavez picked Schultz to replace Gilbert Gallegos back in 2005. Gallegos stepped down after allegations of misconduct and cover-ups inside the police evidence unit.